Welcome to the Author Studio at Book Expo America 2013 in New York City. We're sitting with author Axel Avian. I got that right?
Yes, you did.
Axel Avian, and he's written a book called Agent Colt Shore, Domino 29. That's quite a title.
Thank you very much.
and this is young adult, this is action adventure. This has to do with human trafficking, kidnapping, much intrigue. Who's your protagonist?
He's Colt Shore, a 15-year-old lad who goes to a school, and it's not your average school. It's kind of a school grooming kids to become analytical agents or active secret agents themselves when they grow up.
So I left out the espionage part.
Yes.
All
yes.
right. And you yourself, from what I understand, you yourself were involved in an organization similar to this?
Yeah, in my past.
Okay. So obviously that was your inspiration to write something of this ilk?
Yeah, a lot of that. And then also just my own upbringing, my own imagination, you know. And let me put it this way: Colt is better than I am. He's everything that I wanted to be, and he's everything that I wished I could have been growing up. So that's really his genesis. Only I got older, he didn't.
You picked the right genre. Young adult, very, very hot right now. Is that why you went that route, or is it just something that was inside of you that made you want to write for that group?
Well, I think it's always a consideration. It's sort of, there is a market for this right now, and as with anything, I think it's a great time to do it, but I really don't think I would have gone any other route. I probably just wouldn't have gone at all, you know?
Can you expand on the plot a bit?
Yes, absolutely. So Colt, he goes to the school, and then he's sort of snapped up and put onto an active assignment to protect a rock band called Shadow on their tour of a USO tour to Afghanistan. And whilst on tour, one thing leads to another, and he ends up being set off around the world to do his best to rescue a group of girls who are being smuggled by human traffickers.
Now, again, it is for young adults, but it deals with some sensitive subjects.
Mm-hmm.
How do you approach those subjects, and what's the reaction been to you writing about those subjects for young adults?
I do my best in all cases to approach them with optimism. I've chosen not to shy away from dealing with them because I do feel that they are realities, and I don't want to pull the wool over the kids' eyes and pretend like this stuff isn't happening in the world. And certainly the kids who are the victims of this human trafficking ring, they're kids themselves. So there's a level of potential empathy that I want my audience to have with the victims of the book. How I deal with it is trying to be optimistic. It is not trying to be too graphic and gruesome about it. What was the last part of the question?
Just how do you deal with that?
So.
All right, so you deal with these sensitive subjects. You want to entertain, of course, because
Absolutely.
you're an author. You want to sell some books.
That's the idea.
But are you worried that they might be seen as educational, or do you want to educate about other worldly things?
Right, okay, yes. I remembered what the last part of the other question was. What's the reaction been?
Yes.
And there have been a couple of people who've been completely turned off by it, and I'm okay with that. In terms of, do I want it to be educational? No, I don't want to teach people anything. I'm not a teacher. I'm not your teacher. I'm just here to tell a story, and hopefully you enjoy it. I had a great time writing it. Yeah, there's information on stuff, but that's more because as soon as I bring up Castle Neuschwanstein, I have to explain what that is. It's a castle in Bavaria, because for my own part, I can't leave that stone unturned
Sure.
and unexplained.
I didn't mean to make it sound like an educational primer or anything like that.
Hey, if the schools want it, take it.
But it sounds like when you're writing for young adults, you want to help them grow up in a way.
Yeah, absolutely, and I feel that they're young adults. Otherwise, I'd be writing for children.
Yeah.
I really do think that they're capable of understanding so much more about the world and the intricacies of the world than often we as adults give them credit.
Now, is this the first in the series?
Yes, it is.
And there's another one coming soon?
There is another one coming, hopefully this time next year. Well,
Same protagonist, Colt Shore?
Same protagonist. It picks up where this one leaves off, and he goes on another adventure. That one's called The Games Begin.
Nice. All right, so we just want to let everybody know, these are action-packed thrillers. They are entertainment, but you can also learn from them.
Yes, yes.
You take us around the world, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes I do.
Can learn a lot about that. He is Axel Avian. And the book is called Agent Colt Shore, Domino 29, available now?
Now, yes, at Amazon,
Everywhere?
Barnes & Noble, everywhere.
Wonderful. Axel, thank you very much.
Thanks, Les.
All right.
All the best.
Sure.